Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Mac. Welcome back to continuation here of Napoleonic Battles from Wargame Design Studio. We are playing Bonaparte's Peninsular War, the next in line of this attempt to cover all these games in chronological order. As I've mentioned in the previous, the next bunch of titles will be somewhat some of them overlapping each other actually, and there will be different timestamps in them. So we'll try to do the best and try to sort them out in somewhat chronological order. Anyways, right. So Bonaparte's Peninsular War. I just did an introductory video. So we've gone over like the contents of the games, some scenarios, and some other stuff that comes with it. Now we're actually going to play a battle here, and as I said, this is one part of Napoleon's career or campaign. I'm not that familiar with. I think a lot of British people and Portuguese and Spanish people will be fairly acquainted with this campaign. So I was looking around, and I actually read the almighty notes that comes with the game. This is a really good summarization of what the hell is going, went down. So I think I went over some of this in my introductory as well. But some of the first battles there that when the French came in. But this here is interesting as when Britain actually comes in force to help Portugal fight off the French. So I thought I could start from somewhere over here. So at the time that Spain rose in revolt, Britain, still technically at war with her, had been preparing an expedition intended to attack the Spanish colonies in South America. Napoleon's actions having turned Spain from an enemy to a British ally, these troops and more were earmarked instead to go to the peninsula. During the first week of August, some 14,000 men under the command of Lieutenant General Sir Arthur Wellesley, this guy's a famous British commander, landed at the Mondego Bay, where contact was made with a small force of the Portuguese had been able to put back into the field, joined by a brigade of Portuguese. Wellesley began to march, so they joined up, and Wellesley began to march on Lisbon, defeating the French advance guard at Rolica. So this is what I was going to do, the Battle of Rolica, man, or Rolica, or how they pronounce it. It's on the 17th of August. So Junot now gathered his force, assembling 14,000 men and marching north to give battle. However, British reinforcements were also on their way. Two more brigades to join Wellesley, a whole corps under Lieutenant General Sir John Moore that had been rapidly redeployed from the Baltic, and two senior generals to assume the chief command. However, only the first two brigades arrived in time to join Wellesley for the showdown with Junot, which took place at Vimiero. So that's later on. That was 4 days after Rolica or Rolica. So we're going to do that this battle here. It sounds very interesting, and it's fun to actually not play the French. To play, I think you're supposed to play the Brits in this one, so that's interesting. So let's see here. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. So there is actually two different versions of this. This is this scenario is designed for the Allied player against the French AI. So what is this? This scenario is designed for a British player against French AI. That's the same thing, isn't it? This scenario is designed for an Allied player against the French AI. And this is scenario is designed for British player. Is it different designers? This is actually Rich White has done both. Let me see if there's any more versions of this. Or we just have to pick one of those, I guess, and give it a chance. It looks like both of them are scripted, so I think those are the only ones. Look at this. We have something here. What's this? There's actually different versions here as well. What's this? This recommended rules default with the following alternations: movement, threat, disorder on. Okay, so there's different alternates of this. This is the assault, I would imagine. Scenario briefing, the British assault after de la Borde had pulled back his French from Rolica to a better defensive position south of Colombia. Yeah, so I'm going to go into what happened in the battle. I've done some research about it, so we'll see if I can pull it off. Okay, so that's a different version there. What's this then? Company scale British assault of the. Okay, so this is a company scale assault. Okay. Well, I think I want to try one of those in the top here. They sound more. So let's see. The scenario briefing. So which one to play though? 20 turns. What's the difference here? Let's see. Let's see. Small. Okay. Battle of Rolica. The first British battle of the Peninsular War. Rolica was really just a delaying action by de la Borde's heavily outnumbered French division to allow Junot time to assemble his forces for the decisive battle. The British under Wellesley, later the Duke of Wellington, are moving south from Obidos, while the French are waiting for them at Rolica. Will the British attempt a direct assault on the French positions or attempt an outflanking maneuver? This is what happened historically. Will de la Borde hold his ground or fall back to a stronger position? Will Lauzon arrive in time to reinforce the French before de la Borde is overwhelmed or forced to beat a hasty retreat? Standard PDT values. Recommended rules default with the following alterations. Movement threat on. Interesting. So what is the difference here? This is the company scale assault. Okay, so this is a company size. I think I want to go for the standard. And it's default, and we need to put on threat disorder. Interesting. Let's see what happens. So we want to, the French, we need the allies, and we need a threat disorder on. So that's probably going to be tough. Where is it? Here. Okay, so this is select this option to cause units that are moving to be subjected to a similar disorder check due to threat as when units attempt to change formation. Depending on the strength of the facing defending units and the morale of the moving units, this may cause disorder or rout to moving units. Yeah, this is the dangerous one, but okay, let's put it on, see what happens. And that should be fine. Okay, all right, here we go. In the battle. Okay, so right here we have the village. I think the French were historically on this high ground north of Rolica, Roliza, how you pronounce it. Yeah, so the French were deployed to this high ground here, this bridge there. This river, you can't cross it unless you cross the bridges. Here's something. It's a ford, all right. But so what the British did, or Wellesley, where is he? Here. He this was his main attack formation, and he sort of attacked straight on to the village here. Boom. This looking very dangerous though. This, I didn't think this river was that large. That bridge is busted actually. You can't cross here. Yeah, that bridge is destroyed. So, but that's intact. So he attacked and engaged the French, while he sent these forces here. I think these as well, because these would be the Portuguese troops, I think. Colonel and Trent. This is just pure line infantry. This is actually light infantry, so they can. This is a skirmish infantry, and this is restricted. I don't think they can. I don't even think they can deploy any skirmishes. No. We have some cavalry here. Some 20th Light Dragoons. Okay. We have some more men here. These are just normal musket firing dudes. And we have something over here. MGU Roland Hill, 1st Brigade. Northumbrian. Maybe they went on the flank attack as well. I'm not sure, but we should have about a couple of brigades here. We have this is actually the cavalry brigade there. Okay. Here is Crawford. He has a brigade. We have Henry Fane. He has a brigade here as well. Very small one. This is just a skirmish brigade here. And we have Barnes Bowes. Oh, we have more. We have Ferguson as well. Do we have anything in right? We should have another flanking force, or maybe I have to use them. Because what happened was this force in the north and one of these flanking forces actually moved around. I wonder if they went all the way here. They probably did. Actually, they first attacked the village from two different sides while attempting a forward assault, and the French pulled back to high ground somewhere around here. And the British kept on attacking, and we still sent these forces to come around like two big horns to flank the French and sort of try and entrap them. But the French actually managed to escape. So, and there was a big massacre of the Brits. They walked into, they sort of marched. This could be this valley here that they marched into and got shot to pieces. Took some heavy casualties there. But we'll see how this plays out. I might have something arriving here. Let's see, unit schedule. Nothing. Okay, we don't have any forces arriving. So the French might get reinforcements. So we got to be careful. We got to, try to have a speedy attack here. So the question is, this looks. I haven't looked up historically and read up on about which brigades were actually where. But just looking at the map, it looks like this brigade here should be coming from the flank, and these assemble in the center here. This force here should be doing a direct assault, and these forces will move down. These guys have actually come quite far already. They could travel along these small roads. Maybe not the best to come in here. Might probably be best to come down here and come more from the flank. And how are the roads on this? So we have some. These are just paths. Probably they're not. Yeah, they're paths. They're not even a road. This is a road here. So they will try to advance as fast as possible. Come down, maybe using this, and I don't know, cross there maybe. We do have this as well. We could go all the way down and try to cross here. We only have 16 turns. It's not a lot. So how are the victory conditions here? The French need. The French only need like 150 points for a major here. So we really need to capture objectives and destroy a lot of the French forces. So we have one objective that's worth 100 points. Let's see if there's any more. There's actually more here. We had they have an exit hex. So they will get points for getting units off the map. That's not usually what the AI does, but I don't know. Maybe it could happen, I guess. Oh, yeah, we have one more there. Okay. We have a 50-point objective there, quite far down. Wow, we really need to move fast here. They have another exit hex, and they have Sumburgia. They have 100 points there, of course. Allies also have an exit hex. Interesting. The French have one last there. Okay, so yeah, this will be an interesting fight for sure. So let's examine our forces here. Let's move this flank first. That we are actually. So this cavalry, I'm not sure. I'll probably just use them for scouts, but they must be part of this main cavalry force here. So we have a squadron. So yeah, they are detached from this main force here. Okay. Probably be used as sort of scouting units there. What kind of visibility we got? We got 22 hexes, quite far. Another important thing to check always is the parameter data. So we have a cavalry charge factor of 4, which means we need to have at least have 4 hexes before we get the cavalry charge multiplier of 4 smashing into enemies. So that's quite far to line up before we can get the bonus. 530s, dawn, 20 there, right? So 1,800 men, that's a lot. 900 horses, it's quite a lot as well. Let's see, what else is important here? Let's see here. Fire modifiers. Okay. Column fire modification is the same. It's not good for either side. I wonder what the column attack values are. I think it's everything is column for melees, even even the British, I guess, or is it just the French that do get the bonus of the column attack? Not sure. I got it. Now I'm sort of uncertain a bit here. I think it is column that everyone uses here. Yeah, I think it's column of attack, basically. All right, we'll try it out. Okay, so let's see. We have this cavalry here. Let's start. So we want to go down probably through these woods. Let's move this cavalry down and see what happens. All right, how fast can these? This is my light forces. Okay, pretty good movement. Pretty good, pretty fast movement here. So we have quite a few men here. Advancing, nice. All right, we have this brigade. So maybe this brigade is part of the flanking up. They probably are, you know. So let's just get them down. It looks like they sort of are part of that. So the British actually had quite a lot of guns. I think they had something like 20 artillery pieces for this battle. So we got 3 guns coming with us on the flank there. All right, so look at the central force. We do have this, so we could, this brigade, these horses could be sent forward a bit. Let's scout ahead on the main road. See if we bump into anything. No. We'll send this guy with them. Alright, so here we have the main force. These are quality B troops. So they're above average, basically. Can deploy. Okay, so let's see. Do we have any light forces here? Don't seem like it. This is my skirmish force here. They have deployed something there. They have deployed 2 forces there. Okay. So we're not. Maybe this is the only force that we're attacking with, because we need to send a force on the flank here as well. I'm going to check. No reinforcements. No, this is all we got. Okay, I should have done some more research. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to send these forces in the center, and I'll send this on the flank. We'll see how that goes. So how should they move? So we probably need to go for this bridge here. But we could be, but that's going to take a long time to get down here, I think. Could be grabbing some of that objective, I guess. And there's another one there. It's only 50 points, though. It's not much. And sort of try and isolate the force up here. We'll see how that goes. So let's just start moving out down the road. I guess we'll bring the main commander with him. see how that goes. So we start sending. We have lots of artillery here as well. Okay, skirmishers. Alright, let's see where we should be going with the skirmish force. Probably straight down, but it would be pretty slow movement on these roads, man. Well, I don't know. We'll just try and move them across country here then. Since they are deployed, I guess. Maybe they are supposed to move with them. I'm not sure. Well, okay, with these guys, we're going down. Let's see, what's the quickest route? Whoops. Let's see, like that. Yeah, because we could go all the way here as well. Yeah. All right. We'll keep moving them in this path. Why not? We'll do that. See how it goes. Got some guns. Supplies. Very important. Right, did I move everything? Let's see. Yeah, everything seems to be moved. Okay, so interesting here. Let's see. So if the French position is here, I mean, we probably want to deploy our artillery on top of this hill here, facing into the town. The French is going to have guns as well, so, but they didn't have that many guns, if I read correctly. Right, let's call this Rolica. We have melee. We don't have any melees, so we just French. See what they do. Oh, that was a that was a fast turn. Okay, well, just keep advancing, I guess. Just keep scouting with our cav. All right. Crossing the bridge. So we want to sort of synchronize the attack. We don't want our central force. We want to get some of these guys in position before we, get too close. I'm not sure even how the French guns are positioned. So we need to really do scouting here. Can't see much from there. So maybe we should try and get at least. Okay, that's kind of dangerous if he gets got guns. He can probably start blasting us over here. We might want to move along on the high ground with the horses. Well, I don't know. We'll see what we can see from the village. All right, we can see the high ground actually, but nothing showed up yet. All right, we'll see what happens. We do have some more cavalry there. Okay. Let's keep advancing. Keep advancing. Let's see. I hope I can make it in 16 turns, man. It was kind of slim. So the British actually won this fight, so... They did lose somewhere around 400 soldiers or something, but I think the French lost over 700 or something. Okay, so they're advancing nice and easy there. These guys are storming down the path. Alright. Just hope those French reinforcements doesn't arrive. I think historically they never actually arrived in time, but I guess there is a variable in this that they might actually arrive in time. We'll see. We'll see. I think that was all. Yeah. So let's see. Melee, no melee. French. Okay, wow, we can see him now. Yeah, they're on top of that. They're on top of that hill, just like they were historically. What do we got here? He's got massive batteries. Looks like he's got 6 guns facing the direction I'm coming in. So, not sure what kind of guns they are, what kind of range they have. He's got 600 men deployed. He's got skirmishers. Okay, looking like a pretty daunting force there. So I have no idea what kind of range he has on those guns. So yeah, you're coming down here, we'll definitely be in range of the guns. Let's actually get there. Send this. Whoops. I think we might get disordered crossing that stream, actually. Yeah, we got disordered. Alright. Let's keep advancing. Should examine our guns a bit. What kind of guns we have? Range 1818 and British howitzer for indirect fire. Range 15. We got good range on the guns. Range 16 on that. So we should probably utilize that. We got even more here. Range 16. Another howitzer. Okay. Alright, let's move the flanking force. Okay, we're getting close. I think I want to come from here. Not here. Let's see if there's any element. Okay, the path actually ends here. Which means we probably will get disordered here. Could try and storm out fast and sort of quickly move down and sort of get behind him here instead of going through here. Yeah, I think we will. I think we will. I'm not sure what kind of viz we have here. It looks like a slope here as well. So that could cause us to be disordered, actually. Maybe. No. Okay, so we can see him there. So I think I want to move them back. And so they're out of sight. So we know that up to that path, it's sort of half safe-ish to move. So let's get our Portuguese brothers in arms down. Get these guys, they're pretty far behind, so they need to speed up a bit. Alright. Okay. So I moved all that. I haven't moved this. Okay, this flanking force, we just keep on advancing down. It's going to take a long time for these guys. Even if this horse artillery? It doesn't say. Okay. Okay, that's all we can do. And we have no melees. Let's see what the French react to that. If they spotted us. Nope. 0 units undisordered, so our horses are still disordered there. Okay, so he's still manning it here. He hasn't fired on my cavalry. Yeah, this is a shame. They got disordered there. I'll just keep them there. Oh, sorry, infantry's getting close, man. So a lot of these annoying streams, which means I probably just have to be attack. I have to try and attack in column. This is rough terrain, rocks and stuff as well. So we're gonna be out of musket range as well. So we basically need to try to neutralize these guns somehow, or distract him enough to make him, you know, turn his units around a bit. Okay, they're moving in. Okay. Yeah, so how to organize this? Let's see. Let's see here. How to put my forces. Probably just sort of have them in this village for now. Not really sure. So we can stack 1,800 men. The guns, you know, let's see. Don't know what the visibilities are from this. This seems to be the best hill, kind of close. I'm not sure how the visibility is. It's quite far as well. This would be a good hill to get my artillery on. Let's see. They need to go up. This, yeah, they need to basically travel the same route. Okay, that gun is part of them, apparently. Okay. Alright. Guess this cavalry will just wait with that cavalry for now. Yeah, we have them. Maybe they should... we got the sword. Yes, we do have actually visibility from here as well. Guns could be placed, which means he will be able to fire on us as well. Let's see. We have a range of 11 from there. That's quite long range to be able to snipe his guns out. Yeah, I think I want to have them closer. Right, we have this flanking force. We still have ways to go here. So everything was moved. Right, let's assess the situation here now. Right, we need to form up and wait. We should first launch an attack to sort of make him preoccupied here, and then we'll quickly get these forces out from the flanks. So we need to get them down. Yeah, this probably would be the best place to cross. This will take ages for them to get down here and go all this way. Yeah, I think I probably have to go for this bridge here. It's kind of close. Isn't there a ford anywhere? No, it's only here. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go over that bridge. I think I'm doing that in sort of the second phase of the battle. This would probably, the computer probably will not do anything that's historical, because the French, when they realized that they were faced with, you know, superior numbers, they pulled back. But I don't think the computer is going to do that in this case. There's no melee. All right. Okay, something is going on. He's actually doing something with his forces there. Yeah, we still have not rallied our forces here. Okay, so we need to actually get this cavalry out of the way. This is all going to make that cavalry disorder, though, unfortunately. Actually, we don't need to. Not yet. Okay. Alright, scout here. Excellent field of vision there. Alright, we'll use that, this top of this hill to fire down to the village. Right, where are my guns? We could put some guns here as well, but I think I want to move them. So now I must see who. Okay, they belong here. So let's try and get them up. Actually, all the guns they have are in control. No, they're part of those guns. We could move them forward a bit. Looks like he. Yeah, those were part of the skirmish forces. All right. All right. Right, see what happens. Can I move everything? No. Yeah. The main force. So this is the only crossing point here. We can't cross here as well. This is going to be very dangerous. I wonder what kind of visibility we have here. Okay, we're kind of hidden there. Oh, they moved already. Okay. Maybe if I move here, I'm going to be fired upon. Probably should wait with those guys, actually. Yeah, let's wait with that. Just wait until those British forces have managed to arrive. Let's see what the French does now. He's doing some maneuvering there. Not sure what's going on, really. We'll see. All right. Let's see here. Let's get these forces down. They're almost, you know, they could have actually come down here. It's just going to take too long. I mean, we got turn 6 already. Jeez, we need to start launching the attack now. We need to start launching now if we're going to have any. We only have 10 more turns. Jeez. All right, let's do that. Let's do. I haven't even got my artillery in position, man. Okay. Wonder if I can. We can see them. What's the range? 16 only. Dang, it's not enough. 10 range. Okay, that's kind of okay, I guess. 18 range. Those are heavy guns. 11. Not the best. Might be a little bit better. Heavy guns. Yeah, it's going to take some time to deploy these. There's also a heavy gun there. What kind of visibility I have here? Too shabby. You know, attacking now will be very dangerous for us. We're going to be blasted to bits. That's the problem here. Let's do some more reconnaissance here. Oh shit. No effect. Woohoo! Alright, very dangerous. Light limbered artillery, okay. Alright. Alright, let's stress him out. Let's attack with the Brigadier Miles Nightingale. Let's see if we get shot to pieces here. Let's go. Charge! Look at that! Oh shit! Okay. He's just doing a general advance here now. Right, we need to get some supplies up there. We need to have something moving forward. Wow, I don't know about this, man. It's looking dangerous. Looking dangerous. You know, I might have gone the wrong way about this. I'm not sure. I mean, if I want to try and recreate the flanking attacks, the horned sort of advance to this position here. All right. Yeah. That's all right. Time to get these horses out of there. Let's just ride down. Attack! Oh shit, I just moved them. Okay, we'll send in the Portuguese first. Alright, Sir Wellesley. You might want to go up on the top of a hill somewhere and do some commanding. And Brent Spencer will come with you. Alright, we'll see how that goes. I don't think I can fire with anything right now. No. Okay, so he's going to turn those guns, and he's going to probably blast us to bits. Those 800 men coming in there if he fires with oh, his infantry's in column as well. Interesting. Yeah. So we'll try and see if we can pile in and do an attack here. I don't know. See what happens. And no melees. Unfortunately, I didn't make it there in time. Those guys are actually quality C. Probably should have sent these boys in first. These are the badasses. They are like B. Oh well, let's see what happens. See what happens here. Oh shit. He's probably going to deploy now. It's going to be suicide charge. Oh shit, he's got a lot of forces there. Melee. Oh man, let's see what's wet. We got 6 guns and 600 men. Another 100 skirmishers. Wow. And behind that we have 200 skirmishers. Oh wow, there's a big force there as well. We need to oh boy. These are light forces though. We might actually be able to fit these in the same hex. We can go for a like huge attack. I don't think any guns are deployed. No, now you probably can't see anything now because there's too many troops in the way. Yeah, damn it. Okay. Wow, I'm going to actually end it here, and we're going to pick up the action next. Halfway through the battle almost, and we'll see this dramatic climax here, if we can make it or not. It's looking pretty tough, but we do have forces coming in here. They're not the best. They're quality D, these guys, but, you know, they will have to do. And we have some other better forces in the back there. And these guys have not really reached their jumping off position yet. We'll see what happens there. So I want to thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys in part 2. Have a good one.